Okay, so I'm about to go up to dialysis in this episode, and it'll be me interviewing my nurses and my heart doctor pretty much. I'm getting treated during the process, which is my dialysis, as you guys will see in the video. Just wanted to give a little background before the video started, and yeah, so you guys. Okay guys, so I'm here with my nurse. I have a lot of nurses here, but I just decided to pick her because I like her the best. I'm just kidding.
Loser. I feel special.
Yeah. So what's it like treating me?
Well, you're special. You know, it's fun. When you came in, we didn't know you were going to be quiet, kind of like what you were going to be, but it's been really fun getting to know you and to hear about all your talents that you have and how smart and intelligent you are. It's been pretty fun.
How do you feel about my transplant after like a year?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's our goal for all of our patients, is for a successful kidney transplant. So when we hear that a kid's going to get transplanted, I get a little teary-eyed because it's what we want for you guys. It's that next step. It's not going to be a cure.
Whole process. Obviously, it's been a roller coaster. You know.
It's been a big roller coaster ride, but it's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
For what you have going on, but it's going to be kind of treating one set of problems for another set of problems, because you're always going to have to take medicine. It's really exciting that you get to go on to the next step.
Okay. This is kind of like the first question, but how has it been these past 13 months?
Sometimes it's hard, especially when we have to run you more than what you're supposed to. You know, I can't imagine what you go through by having to watch how much fluid you drink. I like to drink a lot of fluid, and so I kind of try to put myself in you guys' position and, you know, think about how, man, it's really got to be difficult to have to be able to watch what you drink, watch what you eat, and all those kind of things. But, so.
Yeah. Okay, like, how do you look at me, like, describe me? If you can.
Describe you if I can. Smart. Funny. Outgoing. Compassionate. Someone who has really had to grow up.
I feel like I've matured a lot since dialysis in junior high.
You've had to.
Yeah.
And to learn how to take care of himself and to take responsibility.
Yeah, I feel like I've matured so much.
You have matured a lot in this past year being on dialysis. And that helps me to see you when you go for your transplant, because it's one of the hard things with teenagers is, I'll take my meds later. But knowing that you've had to be responsible for yourself and to really mature how you've matured, I feel really good about getting you into transplant and getting you on that path that things are going to go okay.
How's it like working here?
Oh my gosh, I love it here. It's like, I tell everybody, this is not a job for me. This is my career. And I feel like there's a difference between a job and a career. A job is something you have to do. A career is something that you want to do and that you like doing. And so I tell people it's more than a passion to me. It's kind of like my heartbeat. I just absolutely love doing what I do, and I love working here. This is the best place ever.
Okay, so when I first came here, you know, guys sneak attacked me and gave me a shot. So what were your first thoughts about me when I screamed?
That was after you kicked us.
Well, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy about how he is so afraid of needles, and how can we get him over that feeling of being so afraid. And trying to figure that out was just crazy. I guess we really didn't understand the magnitude of how afraid you were.
Yeah.
It was really tough. I know it was really tough on you,
Yeah.
but it was also
like,
tough on us because I mean, it's something we have to do. The doctor writes the orders and we do it. They don't have to sit here and watch that happen.
You don't want to see
So,
kids scream.
Yeah, no.
Because I really doubt a lot of people know what dialysis is, so could you explain it?
So, Camden's kidneys don't filter out waste products, and they don't get rid of the extra fluid. So when your kidneys are healthy and they're working really well, the things that you don't need in your body, the kidney processes all that, and then it puts it into your urine, and then you pee it out. So because Camden's don't work that way, he has to be on a machine called hemodialysis, and this machine pulls the blood out of his body. It goes through this artificial blood pump, and then it goes through this filter here, which is it's an artificial kidney. And in this filter, it will pull out waste products that has built up in his body because his kidneys can't filter that out. And it also removes fluid. And then once it does that, then the clean filtered blood returns back to his body. And most of the time you're on for 4 hours, but if you have a lot of fluid on, you have to be on a little bit longer, because we want to keep him safe while he's on dialysis. And he does this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, until he gets his transplant.
Just soon.
Yes.
Okay, I've always kind of wanted to know this. It might be simple, but like, what's charting?
Charting. So there are things that we have to keep track of when we are taking care of you. And it's all your health information. So we keep track of the machine, and the things on the machine that we need to keep track of would be what's your dialysis flow rate, what's the temperature of the machine, is the machine set up correctly, does it match what your orders are in the computer. And then when you come in, we have to do your vital signs and get your weight. And that goes into the computer. And then every 15 minutes, we're monitoring things on this screen and monitoring your blood pressure and your heart rate every 15 minutes. And those are things that we put into the computer. It's like your chart.
Yeah.
It's your personal health information.
Finally, what are your pros and cons about treating us patients?
Oh my gosh, pros and cons about treating patients. I think it's so exciting to see when we get a new patient. Not that it's exciting that they have to have dialysis, but it's exciting that I get to know somebody else. I get to meet somebody new. Because this is kind of a revolving door. People come in and need dialysis, and then people go out because either their kidneys got better, or they got to go out because of transplant. So I think that every patient is unique, and you get to learn different things from each patient. The younger kids you can play with and have fun with, and sometimes you get really close to them because we, spend so much time together, and you tend to be kind of like family, because we're here, and sometimes the little ones are here a lot longer than you bigger kids are. And are there any cons? I don't think there are any cons. The only thing
Like giving shots or stuff?
Yeah, I do not like to give shots. So that's one thing that about what I do is I don't like to do that, but I know it's necessary to keep you healthy. So I would say that's probably, and maybe make you taste some nasty medicine that's probably not good. But some kids have G-tubes that we can put the medicine down so they don't get to taste it. But like you have a G-tube where we can put some nasty medicine down that, and you would never know what it tastes like. But some kids aren't that fortunate to have that, and so that's probably the two things that I really don't like to do. You know?
Okay, this is Susie. This is one of several nurses that treat me. And I will see you guys with my other nurse. Hey guys, I'm here with my echo doctor.
Echocardiographer. I'm your own personal echocardiographer.
She like measure or
I play video games on his heart. That's kind of what I do. I take pictures of his heart, make sure it looks good, and all that stuff.
So, what were your first thoughts about me?
Oh wow. I thought, man, that guy's got the coolest hair I've ever seen. And then I thought, after we started talking for a little bit, I thought, wow, we have a lot in common. Because we both like photography, we both like doing videos, and so we became fast friends. So that was pretty cool.
So, could you describe me?
Well, I think you have one of the most creative brains I've met in a long time as far as doing videos, doing creative photography, being able to think things through really quick and make decisions on how you want to play something out. And so I decided I wanted to help you further your career in videography or filmography or whatever you want to call it.
So how do you feel about me finally getting a transplant?
Man, that is like the best news I've heard in years.
Yeah.
Was you, especially the way you're having it done too. It's pretty neat having a live donor. That's like the greatest gift anybody could ever give somebody else is donating one of their organs to somebody else to help them have a full life, and that's a miracle.
How's it been the past 13 months since you've known me?
Get my
Since
string up, step on it again.
Well, I've seen you kind of go through some tough times, and that made me sad because I wasn't really sure. A couple times you were pretty sick.
Yeah.
But man, you just keep bouncing back. You're like a little Energizer bunny, like nothing gets you down.
Yeah. So what do you do for a living?
I've been here 27 years, and I do echocardiograms, which is ultrasound of the heart, and get to hang out with cool people like you all day long and listen to cartoons, and this is my social life, so it's like the best things ever happened to me being here.
By the way, guys, this is Nancy. She's the one who got me the camera. I forgot to mention that.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Now, I made him promise to use this camera for good and not evil. So if anyone sees him doing evil with his huge brain that he has, you let me know.
Okay. So, could you explain how we met?
Well, you had something acute happen, so with your kidneys, and so your doctors ordered an ultrasound on your heart, and just luckily I was the one who got to come do it. It wasn't luck. I am a firm believer that God makes things happen when they're supposed to, and so He meant to hook us up for a reason.
Yeah. What were your first? Oh, I already asked you that. Do you have any questions I could ask you, maybe?
Well, let's see. Here's my thing. I think that you could be as good as Steven Spielberg. I really do. You have that kind of mind, and you are that creative. And what I've done for you has not been much. I mean, just giving you a few of my old cameras to play around with at first, and then helping you with this is just a start for you, and I believe in you, and I believe you can do great things.
Thanks.
And you're going to do great things, and you're going to take me with you.
For sure. So how do you feel about my series, about interviewing people that have something to do with my life and stuff?
I think this is an amazing thing to do. I think anytime anyone can give others insight into things like the journey you're getting ready to start, you know, with getting a kidney transplant, especially the way you're getting it.
Yeah.
For kids and adults, I think you are going to help a lot of people with this documentary.
Yeah.
I really, really, really do.
And that's why I started this series, so I could have people know what's wrong with me, I guess, and my issues, and for people to open up about their own.
And that's why I got him this camera, so he could do it the right way and help, you know, potentially thousands of people.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I think that's what I'm gonna.
Yeah, I
ask
think
you
we're good.
about.
You know, we're like best friends till the end, and you know, we're about the same age. He's a little bit more mature than I am, but you know, I didn't have to grow up working at a children's hospital, so I didn't.
Yeah, okay.
So it's all good.